Oh yeah, that was like nothing. That was like nothing. I can't remember what these are, but yeah, all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, we are here.
Welcome back. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is you guys are watching this. So in this vlog, we'll be disassembling my K24A2 long block, pretty much making it into a short block. We got our desk right here with blue rag on it, so we have a clean work area to set our components on. We got our tools. Let's get it. We'll just be taking apart the cylinder head. We'll leave the bottom end together for now. I'll leave that for another video so we cut down on the time. But yeah, actually, how's your day? Pretty great day myself. Let's get it. Alright guys, so I'll try to move this motor over here, try to give enough room and try to situate this to where whenever I put you guys on tripod, it has enough lighting. We have our table right here. We have our special harmonic bouncer socket. This thing weighs like 2 pounds. You want the mass behind it whenever you use the impact gun, because it will actually transfer like the hits. It's pretty much like swinging this versus this. This would be pretty much considered this socket, I guess you could say. Yes, I don't have impact sockets. This is pretty much the only impact socket I have other than those. Pretty heavy duty, hefty, but that's probably the best way to explain it. Got it off Amazon. Here's the part number. It's like 30 bucks. Alright guys, so we'll do a comparison with the normal socket. I'll use that first, and then this. This one should be able to break it loose. We have our D-wall gun. This is the biggest one we have. 3 bars. Not doing anything. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. That was like nothing. That was like nothing. Oh, you know, you need one of these normal ones. It'll break it loose for the big socket. No, I'm playing. This big socket, 30 bucks. Definitely a good investment. Yes, I did stand up when I used our harmonic bouncer socket, but the thing about that is my ear was ringing from using the normal one by being this close to it, using the gun. That tinging was pretty loud. So just to make sure it didn't do that a second time, I stood up. But we got 14. We'll take this water pump housing off. Got this gun on 4. Jesus. That was on there. Definitely on there. Since we got that, grab the pry bar. Break the seal. Who knows how long this hasn't came off. Okay. Well, there is some oil in there. Smells toasty. Smells a little toasty. Smells like gas. So we'll take this little bracket off too because we don't need it. Oh yeah, always keep your bolts. Even if, just like to this bracket, it doesn't hurt to have extra 14s laying around. Alright guys, so bear with me on the camera angle. I don't have a cameraman, but we'll undo these 10mm acorn nuts that go on top of the grommets to hold the valve cover down. We'll take out the coil packs and the dipstick. Down to our last one. Pop that metal one off, and then pry the rubber one. Take out the dipstick. And our valve cover should come off. Alright guys, so we'll take off our harmonic bouncer. There's this little key that goes with it. Hopefully I can get this to focus. Of course not. But it is a little square. I don't know what my phone's doing, but we'll take off this post mount. We don't need it. There's 14s. And then there's 10s all along this front cover. There's one up here above the VTC. You see this 10, but there's one right there also. So we'll take the VTC out. I doubt that's going to wiggle out. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah. And there's the VTC. I actually figured it was going to be stuck. But we have a 10 right here. 10's going all alongside this. And then, of course, there's 3 10s right here. We got all our 10s out, including this one right here. We'll go along this chain guide and pry it off. Nice and easy. Just to break the seal. We'll go back and forth. Get off the oil pan. Maybe help this a little bit. Take this off because it's not going to help you. And there's the cover. Do not lose this. This is very important. I can't remember what it's called at this moment, but I know it's very important. Don't lose it. Alright, so real quick, there's 3 different lengths of bolts that went to the side cover. These weird long ones. Hold on. They are this very last one. So there's that. These short ones are the oil pan. And then this medium one is just the ones that go all along this. So there's 3 10s right here. See how it looks. See how it looks. So the screen / filter is in here. Pretty stuck. Screen's clean. Please focus. Before we take off the timing tensioner, I took the motor off TDC. The little timing mark is right here. So let's get it. So there's going to be a lot of tension on here. Keyword timing tensioner. But it does kind of surprise me that it's down here. It's almost like it got replaced. I don't know. Usually the pins line up. But that's weird. But there will be tension right here, so help it out. I need the 10s. There's one, nice and easy. There we go. Help it out. Boom. So we don't reuse these at all. Never reuse them. As you've seen, timing went off. Now we can take off this top guide and then finish taking apart the top end. So the way that chain snapped after I took the tensioner off, I was trying to slowly guide it and trying not to make that happen. Apparently I didn't do a very good job with that because it did end up snapping back at me. So I hope that was not a piston to valve. At least I could say, good thing I spent $200 on this motor. So we can take this chain off now. Never reuse chains either. This is worn out like Shorty down the block. Worn out. But all this, like the timing component, You could buy it for like 500 bucks at Tri-State Motorsports. So I don't see a point of trying to reuse any of this. This, I mean, yeah, maybe they do only have 50,000 miles on it, but I'm not gonna risk it. These 310s on this timing guide. Seems in decent condition, but 500 bucks, get a whole new timing kit. I'm not even worried about it. Size 6, undo this as well. Keep this because we will be using this. Throw away the guide. So with these, we'll undo these 12s. Work from the inside out. I'll show you guys what I mean. I really hope I don't need to do pistons already. I was planning on doing pistons later, but I'm very worried. Really? There we go. Move on, I guess. So it looks like I'll have to break some of these off by hand. So some of you guys may wonder why I want to take this apart. It's because I want to know what condition this motor's in. It looks great, but I don't know if it's overheated. I don't know the history of this motor completely. Alright guys, so here's the tricky part. I already undid these 10s, but we will have to pry up on these. We're going to have to hit this side with the mallet, and we'll compress each side together and carry it to the table. It's crazy too. This motor has great compression. It's like I didn't want to take it apart, but I also want to make sure it's in working condition before I throw it in Tonka. And hey, we need a head gasket, or we don't know what condition the valves are, and probably definitely not now. But give a little tap, pop it up. There we go. Tap it a little bit right here. Get these top ones loose. Got all the cam caps loose. So working on getting the bottom pieces up. Pry on it a little bit. Nothing too crazy. You're not trying to break anything, but you also need it to start separating. There we go. Make sure everything moves freely. What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? Check. See. There we go. Just had to wiggle it. Alright guys, so we have our lost motions. Gonna put them in the container so we don't lose them. So we got our 12.14. We're gonna work from the inside out. Make sure it's on there. Come on. Come on. this quits moving. Come on. There we go. That sucker's on there tight. Looks like I cut myself. I don't know where. But let's just keep this clip on. Go. Put the seal. Lift up. So this is what we're looking like. I probably should have dumped this head out first, but too late now. A head gasket. The thing about this is, these don't look bad. They're just dirty. Walls look great. Just dirty. I don't know what this is though. I've never seen this. It's plastic. I'm gonna dig that out. That's what this is. Maybe it's a restrictor or something. That's weird. First time seeing this. But probably spray some seafoam in here. Break that up, wipe it down. But yeah, everything looks pretty good. Think we could use this though? I think we could reuse it, right? Save a little bit of money. It's not bad. I mean, it's not that bad, right? Nah, I'm playing. But I'm getting a little tired. And that's pretty much this video. I'll finish cleaning up. I'll throw that stuff away. We'll keep probably 2 of these head gaskets, or not head gaskets, head studs, because it doesn't hurt to have some laying around. Maybe we get a dummy motor and we're gonna need some. But I'll cover all this up so dust doesn't get in it or on it. Clean up. And this will conclude this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's my motor. It's pretty clean. I got very lucky for it. Yes, you could go to JDM Depot and stuff, but the price is going up. If you're building a car like me, if you're K-swapping and stuff, I recommend getting your motor last. Yes, the motors are going up in price, but you never know when a deal will pop up. Like this one. I wasn't really planning on getting the motor, which it is about time to get the motor. But we were going to take a trip to Texas, go to a JDM Depot, and go get one. But with this deal popping up, I can't pass it up. Maybe I'll tell the story some other time, but stay blessed, stay slaying, most importantly, keep gunning, and I'll catch you guys next time.